SEALs don't have their own pool.
It's weird the Army does. I don't know why, but yeah. And everybody has that now. From Ranger Regiment to SF, the Air Force guys, like I was just in Alaska, the Air Force gym for the normal, I don't want to say normal, it sounds kind of discriminatory. The regular Air Force, regular Army in Alaska has one of the nicest gyms you'll ever go to.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sorenex as far as the eye can see, and they really do promote fitness. They've got chow halls, they've got options, they've always got the NEX, they're always selling protein supplements and all that. They really push it now. And I'd say the majority of special operations guys are really into the human performance aspect now. You get some guys who just aren't into it. They can perform and they can do whatever they do, but the physical standard is high.
Yes.
And most guys adopt it as part of the culture. And like, not only am I doing this for job benefit, but it's a recruiting tool too.
Yeah.
Like when people see it, they know you give a shit, because you wouldn't look like that. You wouldn't be able to perform the things you can do consistently for that amount of time unless you were just self-motivated.
When I look at you and you tell me you're a former SEAL, I'm like, okay, I believe that. If you were some kind of like slumpy, humpy dumpy, I'd be like, oh, okay, must have been a while ago or some shit like that.
Yeah, like, I always say that to guys, like when people are like, oh, he was a Green Beret. He's like, I never would have thought that. That's not a compliment. No, that's not a compliment at all. Like, you should look at that guy and be like, yeah, that dude looks like he's been doing that for a long time.
For sure.
Purpose built. Overseas is a different story because fitness is such a part of NSW and the SEAL team culture. I've definitely been in places where we were scrounging for a long time.
Step by step.
Oh, go ahead.
Germany, Qatar, Turkey, maybe. Big bases. American bases, allied bases. What's the gym scene, food scene like at those places?
Good. If there's an American influence,
Also
gyms
good.
are good. Yeah. Like,
That's right, America, goddammit. I'm so fucking proud.
If America has touched it, they have great gyms. I hate to say
feel
that
quote out.
Dude, it's the truth. You go to Germany right now, the allied bases, the gyms are fantastic. The chow halls, they might be different, they're serving doner kebabs or whatever the fuck they're doing, but I mean,
That shit is good as fuck.
yeah, they are. The gyms are really good. If the U.S. has touched it, the gyms are really good.
I
You get
love
a bunch
it.
of Europeans, Italian bases with no American influences. It's different. Like they have a football
Ferraris.
culture.
I'm kidding.
They have a football culture, right?
Oh,
So it's a lot of running. It's a lot
yeah.
of speed work. It's not so much heavy lifting. I mean, they do have those guys, but for us, it's one of the very first things we talk about when we go overseas. Where we live and what's the gym like.
Okay. So big basis with American presence. They're squared away all as well.
Yeah.
What's next as far as the string of types of facilities you can live in to prepare for or be in combat? You got, after major bases, what's like forward operating bases? And what's the scene like there? I guess it varies a lot.
It depends on how big they are. Like when we went to Iraq in the early days, Big Baghdad, BIOP, would have monster gyms, dude. But it would take, we got there in 2004, was the invasion 2003. By the time we got there, it was up and coming. I mean, they had Smith machines. I mean, they had everything. It grew. And then by the time you left, I mean, it's a Gold's gym.
Wow.
Like, I mean, it's 100,000 square feet. I mean, it's massive because they have to have that many people and they understand the physical importance. You get to these smaller bases, like we occupied one of Saddam's palaces. We had a pool. And the
Does
only
Saddam had a good gym, or I don't think he trained him.
No, yeah, gym. But we stole squat racks, we stole dip bars. It'd be scalable dumbbells, randoms up to 70s, and one flat bench you could convert to an incline, and that's basically all you had for 6 months.
That's decent.
Yeah, I mean, good enough, dude. Like, really good at pull-ups. We're doing all of that because you're going out every single night. The physical taxation, so you're in kind of like this modified deload for the whole kind of time. You're just trying to maintain
Maintenance phase.
And then depending on where you go, some days you don't want to go hard.
Of course.
Like you get up in Afghanistan, 12,000 feet, and you have done a crazy leg workout. I mean, there's multiple people that have fallen out. Like, you can't make it. You have to be rested and recovered, and you never really know when that's going to pop.
Sure.
It's like you get this target, and he goes, and you look at it, and you're like, based off winds, based off the moon, this is where we're going to land. That's where we're going. You're like, oh, my God.
Why did I do all those lunges?
Why did I do all those fucking lunges? And then
How is the nutrition scene in places like that?
it depends. If you are attached to a base that might have a 3-letter agency kind of spill over to it, really good.
What's a 3-letter agency?
If you were talking about the agency, you're talking about some intel agencies out there, they bring private chefs with them. And
Hell yeah.
really good, like really, really good. Omelets made to order, fresh rice all the time, lean proteins, filet mignon. I mean, like nice, like really good stuff. And you get in some places where you're eating stir fry 5 days a week because you can't stomach anything else. Like you're eating 10 hard-boiled eggs at every meal, just trying to get some protein in you, supplementing with protein shakes. But I mean, we would bring a big 1660. Been to Home Depot and seen the big Rolly Stanley cases. We'd fill that entire thing up with nothing but protein powder, creatine, NO Explode, and you would just bring that on deployment with you. And that's what you would supplement. So if you had to go out, say you were going to be pushed out for 2 weeks out in the middle of nowhere, living out of like a modified tent, no AC, just sucking it, you'd bring a jug of protein with you. Shake up bottles of water, just get something in you.
Yeah.
Supplement like that. And sometimes there's no fitness to do. So we mark out 100 yards and like, I'm going to do 300 yards of lunges. I'm just going to do deck a card, push up, pull up, pyramids, sit ups. Something to maintain a physical presence just so you don't atrophy. And that's a lot for the mental spirit too.
Sure, of course.
Being connected, like I can ground you. We had an old guy that he grew up with my father, and he always carried a comb in his back pocket. Vietnam dude. And he's like, no matter how bad it is, no matter how bad you are, no matter how physically taxed you are, if I pull out that comb and I comb my hair, I comb my mustache, I represent myself, he's like, I'm good. And it's funny because I've seen a bunch of dudes in UFC doing that. Getting their hair out of their face, reorganizing, like prep powdered up, like, okay, you're ready to go. So that little bit of re-energizing. Yeah. I used to carry one in my back pocket.
There's a bit of self-care. So exercise and nutrition as a method of self-care, real far downrange.
In the mental health aspect, it's the one thing you can always connect back to. Like when I've lost sight of everything else, I can reconnect my physical vessel through physical exertion. Yeah. Nobody's making me do this. I'm doing it right now because I want to do it. I'm trying to realign my focus with myself. And I do it through physical pushing.
What is the single worst food/training setup you've ever seen? Is it just been down to MREs ever?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Down to MREs, no gym, single kettlebell.
Single what?
Single kettlebell.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Who got the kettlebell over there? That's really heroic.
We had a dude who brought it with him. He brought him on. He was one of those dragon door dudes with Pavel back in the day, and he brought out, I think, an 80-pound kettlebell, and that was the only thing we had. Living out in tents, eating MREs 3 times a day, just that's all you have. And we did that for, 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
3 weeks, 4 weeks. No. Doable, but not ultra fun.
Well, I mean, like if you look at the guys, the initial push through Fallujah, the Marines back in the day, there's no fitness. There's nothing but MREs for months, dude.
Yeah.
And until you build that base up, until it's secure enough to bring in tractor trailers full of gym equipment and HESCO walls, like there's no fitness.
There's no gym if you're getting shelled regularly.
Exactly.
Right.
You got to build it all up. But the U.S. does a really good job of buying some high-end gym equipment, which I am so thankful for.
It's amazing to hear.
Or if you walk into the Neil Roberts gym in Kandahar or in Bagram, that gym will rival any gym in the country.
God damn.
I mean, you walk in, you're like, dude, there's not a single thing you need in here. Dumbbells up to 150. I mean, like all the way. They have everything.
Scott, plan the trip, Afghanistan gym tour.
You'll have to get you in there. I know a guy.
Excellent. For folks currently watching this involved in special ops, or just soldiers just going on deployment again, going down range, can you give some tips for how to stay on top of as much nutrition and fitness and recovery as possible, given the highly imperfect circumstances they're dealing with?
I tell everybody, get into a routine that mirrors your home routine as fast as humanly possible. So if you're one of those guys who wakes up in the morning, you immediately train. I do the exact same thing when I get overseas. We usually sleep 24 hours to try to get on whatever your rhythm cycle is going to be.
What the hell?
And I mean that by you don't leave. Like if I land and it's, say we fly from Virginia Beach, we stop in Germany, we land in Afghanistan, and it's 9 o'clock in the morning. In my real time, we'd typically be sleeping until 5 p.m. and then we'd all wake up. You just stay up that entire time until the following day. So now you're up for 36 hours, whatever it is. Now I go to bed at 5. Now I'm on a full cycle.
Got it.
It's like, well, if I know I'm going to wake up at 5, now I'm going to wake up at 3:30. I'm going to lift. I'm going to go eat. Then I wake up officially because everybody else is asleep unless they're training. I'll go get my fitness, get a shower. Then I walk in for the brief, and then my full day starts. Instead of waking up at 5 a.m., now I'm waking up at 3 p.m. I sleep the time in between. If you get on that rhythm, you can massage it a little bit left and right, and then you figure out your sleep optimization. And that might be, you do a really long push through the night. Instead of going to bed at 5 a.m., you've now pushed until noon. Still got in reserve. Now what do you do? Yeah. And maybe that's a rest day. Instead of just getting 3 hours sleep, waking up my typical 3 p.m., I'm just going to sleep through this entire thing. because I'm so tired. The physical exertion, my cortisol levels are through the roof. Like, I'm already having to take drugs to fall asleep. I don't want to have to do that. Sleeping, you have to sleep, but don't sacrifice all of your physical component. I feel like a lot of guys do that. They're like, I'm just so tired, I can't do it. Well, there's a difference between trying to rest yourself and then just completely abandoning your routine.